Hello everyone, this is Yogesh Lanjavar. I welcome you all for the another session of a concrete technology. Today's session is all about the self-compacting concrete. The learning outcomes of this particular session are the concept of self-compacting concrete, that is self-compacting concrete, in short it is called as the SCC, the materials which are required for self-compacting concrete, and at the end we will see the application of the self-compacting concrete. The contents for the today's session are introduction. We will see the history of self-compacting concrete. Then why self-compacting concrete is used. That also we'll get to see. What are the materials which are required for self-compacting concrete. That also we will see. The requirement for self-compacting concrete and its production. The test methods for compactability of self-compacting concrete. That also we'll get to know. What are the application of self-compacting concrete, that also we'll see at the end, and also the conclusion. What is SCC? As the name itself suggests, there is a self-compacting concrete. Yes, this concrete is having a property that it can compact it itself by its own weight. SCC is the modern innovation, does not require vibration for placement and compaction. Generally, in case of a normal concrete, after concreting, you have to do the compaction, but that is not in the case of the self-compacting concrete. The flowing consistency of self-compacting concrete is very good. Its performance is high, and you will have the uniform quality. You can say that the most revolutionary development in concrete construction for several decades, and that was started from self-compacting concrete and in the year 1980s. Introduction. Now, as the name itself, that is self-compacting concrete, so concrete is able to flow and consolidate under its own weight. It is a special type of a concrete of a flowing consistency to obtain the high performance, better and more reliable uniform quality. This concrete is able to flow and consolidate under its own weight. It can settle its own weight by its own weight. Its performance is very high and it is reliable. It also provides the uniform quality. Self-compacting concrete, that is SCC, it was developed by Professor Hajime Okamura, who belongs to the University of Tokyo, Japan, and he started his research in a self-compacting concrete in 1980s. During his research, he found that the main cause of the poor durability performance of Japanese concrete in structure, that was inadequate compacting. Yes, generally in case of a normal concrete, after concreting you have to do the compaction. So that compaction can be done by needle vibrator. Okay, so as he found that inadequate compacting is done, so it results the structure to a poor durability. So by developing concrete that is self-compacting, he eliminates the main cause of poor durability and performance of their concrete. This is the history of HCC, that is self-compacting concrete. In the year 83, concrete crisis in Japan and concern of durability concrete structure. Then in the year 1986, basic concept by Professor H. Okamura of Tokyo University. In the year 1988, prototype for field experiment and implementation was started. Open experiment was carried out in the year 1989. A joint research project with construction companies was established in the year 1991. High performance concrete was developed in the year 1993. International workshop on high performance concrete was organized in Bangkok in the year 1994, and in the year 1997 technical committee in Raleigh was formed. Now, why we have to use the self-compacting concrete? The existing concrete has faced criticism for its lower strength and difficult to obtain the consistent quality. Yes, that is in case of a normal concrete. The requirement of a skilled worker for compaction is conventional concrete. Yes, in case of a conventional concrete, after concreting, a needle vibrator is used for compacting. And yes, if we use the needle vibrator, the cost of construction will be more. And to use the needle vibrator, we have to appoint a skilled worker. Difficult to use the mechanical compaction for underwater concreting, cast in situ pile foundation, and column with congested reinforcement. Yes, column with congested reinforcement means when the two bars are placed near to each other, in that case it is difficult to pour the concrete through that particular space. As the space is very low, in very less between the two bars, it is difficult to do the concreting. These are the benefits of SCC, that is faster construction, reduction in site manpower, better surface finish, easier placing. Faster construction, that is possible in case of the self-compacting concrete. Yes, reduction in site manpower, that also possible, because in case of a normal concrete, you have to do the compaction. For compaction, you require the needle vibrator. To use the needle vibrator, you require the skilled person. Better surface finish that can be obtained by using the self-compacting concrete. It is easy to place. It also improved the durability of a particular structure. Greater freedom in design. A designer can design a particular structure by considering a self-compacting concrete in the mind. Yes, definitely we will have the thinner concrete section. Means let us consider an example of a slab. In case of a residential building, the slab thickness varies from 120 to 150 mm. But if we use the self-compacting concrete, we can reduce the thickness of particular slab. It reduces the noise level. Yes, if we use the needle vibrator at the site for compaction, it creates a lot of noise. So if we use the self-compacting concrete, we don't require the needle vibrator for the compaction. Safer working environment for the workers. Like normal concrete, we can use the same material for the self-compacting concrete. For making a concrete of self-compacting concrete, we have to use the cement, we have to use the aggregate, mineral admixture, chemical admixture, and water. Material selection. Ordinary Portland cement of 43 or 53 grade can be used. If you don't have the ordinary Portland cement, you can use the PPC cement. Coarse aggregate. Coarse aggregate having a size less than 12.5 mm and specific gravity of a 2.56 mm. But for the construction purpose, 20 mm size aggregate can also be used. Fine aggregate who belongs to zone 3 and passing through 4.75 mmcu of specific gravity 2.56. Yes, it is not necessary that you can use only zone 3 soil, you can use the zone 2 soil. For identifying the zone, sieve analysis is carried out. In addition to this above material, you can use the chemical admixtures also for preparing the self-compacting concrete, because the chemical admixtures have different use. This chemical admixture consists of a superplasticizer who provide the necessary workability to a concrete, viscosity modifying agent, in short it is called the VMA, who provide the stability to a concrete, and then structure, air entraining agent who improves the freeze and thaw resistance of a particular concrete and structure. Mineral admixture consists of a fly ash, then a GGBFS, that is ground granulated blast furnace slag, silica fume, that can be again added in a concrete, who improve the mechanical properties of a self-compacting concrete. Fly ash generally improve the quality and durability of a concrete. Stone powder, it may be added. Finely crushed limestone, dolomite, or granite can be added. Fiber that enhance the property of a self-compacting concrete. Then mixing water, ordinary potable water whose pH value ranging from 7 to 8.5 can be added in a self-compacting concrete while mixing. This flow chart is related to the self-compactability of a self-compacting concrete. So reduction of a water to a binder ratio. Yes, we should have a specific water cement ratio for mixing the ingredients to form a self-compacting concrete. Then limitations of a coarse aggregate content, that is again a good point to have the self-compactability of a concrete. Then addition of a mineral admixtures, usage of a superplasticizers and VMA that can be gives a high deformability of a mortar and concrete. Then we can have the self-compactability of a concrete. There are various tests are carried out to check the compactability of a self-compacting concrete. Yes, but none of the tests are standardized and tests are not perfected. There are various tests are performed to check the filling ability, to check the passing ability, and to check the segregation potential. So to check the filling ability, flow test is carried out, V-funnel test is carried out. For passing ability, J-ring test, U-box test, and L-box test is carried out. For segregation potential, settlement column test, CU stability test, and penetration test are carried out. I have prepared a separate video in which in that video I have covered all the tests which are performed on the to check the self-compactability of a self-compacting concrete. These are the applications of the self-compacting concrete. Two anchorages of Akashi Kaiko Straits Bridge, Japan. The volume of the cast concrete in the two anchorages amounted to 290,000 meter cube. Generally, the concrete miller who carries the concrete from batching plant to the construction site is having a capacity 7 to 8 meter cube. Then you can imagine a capacity of a 290,000 meter cube. The highest use of SCC in India was done at the Delhi Metro. About 10,000 meter cube of self-compacting concrete has been used there. At Kaiga nuclear power plant, the SCC of characteristic strength M30 MPa was used. These are some pictures of structures in which self-compacting concrete is used. I can make this conclusion that if we use the self-compacting concrete, it reduces the in-place cost and make a safer working environment to the worker. HCC can be effectively placed in most congested area and also where normal method of vibrations are not possible. Yes, if generally for compaction purpose we use the needle vibrator. Needle vibrator is having a diameter of a 25 to 40 mm and needle vibrator is having a length of around 40 centimeter. It is not possible that you can provide the needle vibrator at every place. Further research are required to interpret the influence on the hardening properties of a self-compacting concrete more precisely. If you use the normal concrete and if you use the self-compacting concrete, the cost of self-compacting concrete will be 10 to 15% more than that of a normal concrete. Yes, it is costlier than normal concrete. Thank you. So this is all about the self-compacting concrete. I hope you like this video. We'll see in the next video at another topic of a concrete technology. Till then, have a nice time. Thank you.